I'm back. We're talking about the down payment assistance series, right? Oh, wait, it's go time. Let's put the glasses on. All right, got it. So today we're talking about the Chenoa Fund. It is a fund that's available in almost all 50 states. I'm gonna move this up here so you guys can see me a little better. It's available in almost all 50 states, not all 50 states, but just about all 50 states. And the Chenoa Fund is a down payment assistance program for FHA loans. And it's a product that's with the repayable or forgivable, repayable and forgivable option for the borrower and the borrower, that sounds so weird, will need a credit score of 600 or higher, right? So you don't need a 700 credit score, but you do need it to be 600 or higher for this program. The repayable portion is this loan has a 10-year term with an interest rate of 2% higher than the interest rate on the FHA first mortgage. And this loan does require a monthly payment on the second mortgage. The forgivable portion is the loan has a 30-year with an interest rate of 0% APR. 0% APR. This loan does not require a monthly payment on the second mortgage. Forgiveness is determined by the down payment assistance amount. So the 3.5% forgivable is after 36 consecutive on-time payments on the FHA first loan. This forgiveness period resets if the borrower makes a late payment. So you could be making your payments good one year, the next year, third year come around, you have a late payment. What happens? You got to start all over again, and that clock goes back to the beginning, and you have to start that the next year's or the next payment starts at 1 again, and then you're counting to 36. So it's really important that you make sure that you make those payments on time for 36 consecutive payments, one after another, no breaks. This is for the 30-year term, right? So for the 30-year term, to meet the forgiveness conditions, you have to have paid 36 months consecutively within that 30-year term, which means 3 years within that 30 years. If you never make that, if you never make 3 years worth of consecutive payments that are on time, then at the end of the 30 years, you have the option to have that forgiven at the end of 30 years, because those conditions were met within that 30 years prior. So at the end of the loan term, the end of the 30-year term, you may be able to have that forgiven at that point. The 5% forgivable after initial 120 consecutive on-time payments on the first FHA loan. This forgiveness period is terminated if the borrower has a payment that is 60 days late. So it doesn't have to, it could be late, but not over 60 days, right? But it's 120 consecutive payments at this point. And this is for the same amount of time, the 30-year term. Within that 30-year term, you have to have made 120 consecutive on-time payments that are not over 60 days late. So this will remain with the 30-year term, 0% interest APR, and no monthly payments. Both forgivable loan options may be forgiven at the end of the 30-year term if the previous forgiveness conditions have not been met. And that's what I said for the 3.5% earlier. The loan will need to be repaid upon transfer of ownership, or if you refinance it and it's not already forgiven. So say you go and refinance and you haven't made the 36 consecutive payments, or you have not made the 120 consecutive payments. So that's kind of what that means. I do recommend that you go and look this up and look a little bit more in depth on the Chenoa Fund to try and see if you were qualified for it and if this is something that might fit into what you're trying to do. So come back. I will be continuing my down payment assistance series with other down payment assistance programs in your state. So come back, check out my page, check out my YouTube page. I will have shorts pushing you to my YouTube page on TikTok, Instagram, and all of that. So you can find full videos on my YouTube page, and you can find me on YouTube at Mo Real Realtor. And also on Instagram and TikTok, same thing, Mo Real Realtor, and Facebook, Mo Real Realtor. So go there to any of my pages, and you should be able to get pushed to YouTube where the full videos are there. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.